Alright. Generate a boss stage. Why do you have a reaction to boss stage? What is your reaction? Max C. I mean, I wasn't going to do it this turn anyway. You don't seem particularly familiar with Generator. So we set 2 cards. I'm pretty confident with this. This regains its effects. We have Lopter. We have a summon from deck. So the summon from deck is always Ha. Just because it means we have an Omni Negate on board for the first thing. We got ourselves 2 tokens, which means the Omni Negate is now live. I like this. I like this a lot. They've got 4 cards in hand. They've basically looped themselves for 2. Add an AI spell trap. So we allowed that to go through. So we do 1. Send a monster. 2, to banish a card. Oh dear. Come on. I'm here a game, I swear. Okay, cool. Jesus Christ, it's struggling today. I hope everyone's doing okay anyway. Hope everyone's having an interesting time. Nice. 3 cards in hand. And I guess, what if we just say no here? Yeah, what if the internet connection also says no? You'd think it'd be better with less people in the house and less people using it. Alright, come on. 2 cards in hand. We've got Crackdown and Starry Dragon Cycle. So if they do summon from the extra deck, we can pinch one of their monsters from the graveyard. If they don't summon from the extra deck, that's okay. If this card is normal, special summon target an AI in your grave, add it to your hand. Right. Yeah, that's okay. So they get that. They do get it, right? They didn't have one in grave. Okay, that was my mistake, but that's fine. What is this? Ignista Island. There we go. If you control no monsters, special summon. You can also not special. Okay. What was the second thing? What was the second thing? You can target one AI spell trap. Okay, so I shouldn't have let it get to this point, but I feel that this is fine. You can only activate 1. Right, and then the island. Do you have one in hand? Okay, so you're about to get one in hand. Have Chi-Chi. If this card is in your graveyard, you can bash an AI. Okay. It's alright. I swear it's fine. You can only activate one I Meet You per turn, so you activated one I Meet You. You use this. Oh, negate the activation, right. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, add backup at Ignista. Special summon from the extra deck, you can special summon this card from your hand. Okay, I think we do this here. Let's take this. At a level 4 lower Agnes, so that's okay. You're a Cybers, of course you are. I think I can only, yeah, I can only tribute generator names for this one anyway. That's okay. Because we're just gonna Starry Dragon cycle the first thing that comes out. Cybers Wicked. Yep, there we go. Back to the extra deck with you. And we'll take this one. It doesn't really matter to me. You don't have a normal summon, you don't have a monster on your side of the field. You've used this. I think the game is done. Yes? Yeah, nothing left. Right, okay, that is actually a really good start to the day. But yeah, what else have I been up to? I mean, the reason I booked today off was Mum's birthday. That was the reason. So she's had presents, she feels spoiled. Of course she isn't, but, you know, she feels it. Right, and we got another anniversary pack ticket, so we're going to open that instead of the legacy pack this time. Of course, rules are we can't use the royal, but we can use any cards from the actual pack we roll. We're going to go with... yeah, we'll go with the first pack. First mystery pack. Okay, this is not a bad pack. Gives us extra deck options, which is always fun. Especially as it's actually got something from the pack. Those are all duplicates, but this is not a bad card to get a dupe of. Torpedo, Aquajet, Armored Xyz card. Armored Xyz card. I know we have the 3. I don't know if we have the 5, but if we have the 5 and we have the 3, then we probably have the entirety of that like little package. And of course, if we get that as a royal rare, we can use it, but we can only use like one copy of the card. No, we got a different guy. It's new, so we can't use it. We don't get the bonus packs because this is guaranteed royal rare. But what we do get is master packs because we did just win it all. I've been playing some more Night Rain, both with friends and on my own. I have finished my solo Wilder playthrough, which means that my toughest boss was Everdark Fulgor. That's actually really nice. That means we're slowly putting together Valmonica. I feel like this is pretty good. Need to think about that. Another Cosmo, but it requires... it requires banishing from hand. And then the interruption requires banishing from grave, which means you've got to have a lot of setup. Tencent, Mind Drain. Ooh, you know, Mind Drain feels good at the current format. I feel like there's, like, it shuts us off from quite a bit, though. So, that's the downside. But, yeah. Versaire, Metal Rocket, both really good pickups. Right, let's get the second pack. But yeah, I finished the solo Wilder playthrough. What surprised me is it took 2 attempts for the balancers, but 1 attempt for the Everdark balancers. And I managed to just barely kind of one try the Dreadlord. Like, of course I've got significant amount of experience in the game by this point, so it's not like it's my first time fighting any of these. nor even the first time fighting them as Wilder. But it's like, you know, it was a fresh account. I've used, I think, default relics for most, if not the whole time, which is really interesting to me. So yeah, what do we have related to you? There's the 3. We don't have the 5. 5 or 6. Yeah, we need... What are you? You're an SR. But what's... Using a 5 or 6 you control. The thing is, we then don't have a way to, like, do it, do we? Okay, we have this. Exceed summon 1 Xyz monster using monsters you control, and banish this target and Xyz equip. So, like, yeah, we are just missing this guy, and then it's a full package. Which, it's one... Oops, it's 1 SR. There's a solid chance we just don't get it forever. But there's still a chance we do. You always got to think on that chance that you succeed. That's what we're here for, the unbridled optimism, right? Okay, we don't get to choose, but that's fine. And we are going second, which is to be expected. I'm very tempted to get the new Junk Warrior sleeves, or the Assault Mode, whatever it is, Junk Warrior sleeves that are in Master Duel. They look pretty damn good. So we've got Sarandir, boss stage, Cyclone, boss fight, which is not a bad hand. It'd be, I think, better going first, although it does die to like a Lightning Storm, a Dust, or a Heavy, you know. MST. Okay. That's 1 draw. Which it looks like they had to do something to get going. Well, you have to send it to the grave, but did you find a... Oh, linkage does just get you going. From your extra deck. Yeah, so it just tags in 1 from the extra deck. And you could spec 1 from the deck. But I've got 1 draw, which is not bad. Thing is, they only have 2 Sky Striker spells in grave for whenever this thing is summoned. They don't have a battle phase. So maybe they do want to get Kagari so they can recycle the linkage. Or... No, each effect once per turn. No, they're just going for Kaina. Summon 1 from deck. End on the link too, I guess. Because you don't want things in your monster zone, in your main monster zone. There's Camellia. 3 or less, send. And you do have 3 or less. I think we wait. Yeah, there's Engage. Which means that you can link into Kagari, Kagari retrieve your Engage. But I do want to get rid of the Camellia. Oh wait, no. It needs to target a monster I control. So that's okay. I think we do just wait for end phase and we banish the Ray. Because they have multiples of it anyway, but if you can start to get them out of rotation, the better. At the moment, oh, they are recycling linkage, which is what gets them to Ray in the first place. Alright. I'm a little confused as to why you would do it again. As 0. Gains 1,000. As Sky Striker spell. I guess you add the Lemon's... No. Oh, of course you add Engage to add Lemon's Gate. I think that's its name anyway. Where are we at? This one. Move Lemon's Gate. Did they add it? They added multi-roll. You didn't set it to your grave, or you didn't put it in your grave, so there's a chance it's either in hand already, or you don't care about it that much. Quick effect, tribute this, special, destroy. I mean, this being on the field doesn't look like it helps anything. So, we hold it for the moment, I think. So, Cosmic or random back throw. Hit that one. Our only players that actually lead with like the Strudo, so I think I do want to do this to target Camellia, because they can just get the Ray back out, but I don't think they can get Camellia back out. So put this on the field. This doesn't target, so there's that, but you know, play with what you got. Destrudo. They are thinking heavily on the Destrudo, apparently. Level 1, 3k defense. Big. Right. So this can't be targeted. This will just destroy it. But this can't be targeted, and all the Sky Striker stuff targets. Now this also says when. And if this just chooses to link off, then, or quick effect, then that's great. If it doesn't, that's a problem. Okay, so I think we boss stage here, set a card, and motion to end the main phase. Okay, they're going to destroy a card on the field. Oh wait, no, it's still Chain Link 2. So if they do choose to destroy Yazi, he just doesn't do it. I don't have anything banished, unfortunately, nor do they really. Like, they have a Link 2, but I'm locked into Synchros if this dies successfully, which I'm not sure it will. Is this an ace? It is an ace. Yeah, they're gonna get boss stage, which is understandable. Right. I guess we do go battle phase, right? We declare an attack. And now they, you know, they can't stop it with Kaina if they, for some reason, would want to do that. Also, they are just out of things. Like, these two won't do anything for them because they have this. Kagari. Okay. Target Spell Engrave, add it back to hand. You add Engage, which makes sense. Destroy by battle or leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect. So, yeah, let's just get them out of the Link monsters, right? Just keep putting them in the grave. And we go... Yeah, that's fine. I think it's just main 2. Set. Because I don't want to try and special that. Also, I think I have to special summon in defense position, so I don't think... No, I don't have to special summon in defense position. Would I rather give them a card at the start of the turn? I think I would. They currently don't have any on-field effects. So it's just, do they have like Ash, or do they draw into an Ash or Ogre? They have an Ash for it. Alright. You insist. No, apparently they do. At least he can't be targeted, you know? Small mercies, right? If it does get destroyed, I'm going to assume it's going to be Chainlink 1. Which does mean we get a Worm from the deck, which means we get Nidhogg in defense position. I feel like a Summon Negate is going to be good against the deck that Link summons. But I also only have 3,500, which is not difficult to OTK through, I don't think. Zeke. Target! Please do it. They didn't do it. They know. Or they've been trying to target Yazi the whole time and they've, you know, realised. Target an equal number. Yep, it doesn't target the cards on the field, which means that is just the end of the game. It is just the end of the game. Unfortunate. Let's reload the player. I'm just quickly gonna check, because I'm pretty sure that if I go to my video producer, yeah, I have a 14-minute thing from today, so, well, let's get that one downloaded, or at least start it. Alright, okay. Win one, lose one, it's alright, that's, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. All we have to do is win 7 duels back to back, or like, you know, maybe 14 in close enough succession, I don't know. Like, the thing is, the actual amount of duels we need to win is not that much, but because of the fact that we need to win back to back to make any progress, it becomes infinitely harder. I like this hand. Dragon Maid. They do just make sure, and that does just win them the game, right? Right. I mean, I want to banish that. What do you mean you can contact Fuse? Piss. Ah, fuck me. What are you sending? Yeah, that's not it. So you probably do just have Shu anyway, I would assume. Okay, so what if we banish the one dark? I guess they do just have spheres now. Spheres is probably good enough, plus whatever else they have. That ain't bad for her. By shuffling the materials. Okay, so I really did need to banish that. I was not familiar with this. Right. That sucks. When your print activates card effect, quick effect. Nope, it's that one. Alright. I mean, it's definitely not bait, I swear, you know? The thing is, like, they shuffle this back, right? Yeah, this returns to the extra deck, so it's like, it's just a rough spot. Although it seems to go through, they just have a Baron in addition. Yeah, they made Baron in addition. So we want to get you. Put that to the deck. Use you. And attempt to banish this. They might just let it happen. They also might not, so we'll see. If I do make a Link 2, this can still be negated. They just can't destroy it. That's okay, I'm not searching. Not sure if you'd noticed. I can't summon from the extra deck. Why? Actually, oh right, Xyz monsters probably. Yep. I can return this special summon a level 8 from your hand or grave. You have a level 8 in grave. So I need to send another generator. Okay, I think we just normal summon this. And they don't let it go through, right? I don't see a world where they actually let any of this go through. And you just return Lopter. Like, it's always just Lopter. You know what, I don't think I can do shit with this. I'd love to be able to, but I just don't think I can. Omni. I might have a card to activate to Bowth first, and then, like, this would get rid of the second. But I can't get rid... I mean, this is a once. But they just then save that for the next turn. They use the first. Fuck you. They use the Shu. Oh wait, no, Shu is also a once. Yeah, I just don't think it does anything. It just didn't do it. Shame. Can't win them all. And that's, you know, gonna be the sticking point that we can't, like, really make enough steps forward before we start taking steps back. Because, like, 2 forward, 1 back works. 1 forward, 1 back doesn't. Okay, we actually get into the all good stuffs. Like, yeah, these sleeves, they look cool. They're pretty awesome if you ask me. And they've also got the new mate plate. You have things. I don't have things. Do I just set this? I think I keep hold of it, on the off chance that both of these fail for some reason. You don't want a boss fight immediately. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's see what they get. Rise Heart. Okay. Plant Pathfinder. Right, I think in this case we do. Oh, they have an Ash Blossom, don't they? You know, real pro gamer move, you actually wait for the fucking generator boss stage to hit the field and then you ash the boss stage. So, idiot. At least that's their normal summon, but what does this idiot require? If you control a Kashtira, you can special this from your hand. I need a monster that was special summoned this turn to activate its effect. Negate, destroy. So, are you going to activate its effect now? You are. Good for me. On the off chance that they're going to push further, I might just use the Molchami here. Because, like, there's no way they actually play into it at this point. I'm down to 2 cards. They're playing into it. It's actually good for me that they are, but I'm confused. Like, that's not optimal. You should just, like, leave it. Granted, this is, like, what I want. Like, this is a very good top deck for my turn. Bash Kashtira, bash the top 3. Although they won't have activated the, what's its face? The Xyz effect. So that's good. You gotta take your small mercies. If banish target Kashtira Xyz, which doesn't exist currently. Chaos Mirage Dragon, that's bad, actually. They don't really do banish light dark. No, my Fenrir! You bastard. They can banish a card on the field, which is gonna hurt. But, like, I don't really know how I stop it, because they do just get Shangura here. This guy's limited, I guess. So probably just make it with these 2. Yeah, there's Shangura. During each standby phase. So they can get a unicorn. That's probably what they get. Magnuma. Against the, like, this is the non-light, non-dark deck. There are so many of them going about in the current game, and you just have to run into the one that never does it. And even if they did do it, they're just gonna, you know, spit cards out into the, they're just gonna spit things out into the Vanish Zone instead of the graveyard. I mean, yeah, we do this now. So we do this. And we attempt to do the thing. Do you wish to banish the Valor? Right. That's something small, but it's significant. We don't have anything that's actually banished, like, face up, unfortunately. But this can retrieve. That's the sticking point here. Also, we did have to use Lopter. So we've got a special summon, but it is 1 special summon. And they are just going to retrieve Fenrir on the next turn if I don't get rid of it. Yeah, if I don't get rid of the Fenrir, they get it back. If I do get rid of the Fenrir... What am I saying? If I don't clear Fenrir, they have it for next turn. If I do clear Fenrir, they get it back, because I got Unicorn on the field still. Fuck you. I really just want to make it to Diamond. Could you not be, like, you know, in the way like this? In the lower ranks, it's not. Oh, just fuck off. In the lower ranks, it's just annoying because it's like, it's a barrier to progress, and I'm gonna hit, like, Plat anyway. I'm gonna get through Gold anyway. But at the moment, it's like, I am genuinely close to Diamond. And I just can't, because my opponents are drawing the better cards, you know? I can get the odd win here or there, but I can't actually, like, get a, you know, above 50% win rate. But yeah, I need a much closer to 66% win rate right now if I want to make it possible. This is an interesting hand. Right, so we definitely start with Ogre. We then Condemned Witch. Do that. That goes through. We get Chalice. Now, we can either get to Lopter. I think we actually use the Mass Hero. I think it's, you know, it's time to shine, right? Let's just give it a moment and see what the first thing is. Right. Sorry. So we're going to go for this one, because you now control the card. Ash Blossom. Okay, that works. Dark Law. Right, now this goes to the grave, so if it is Sky Strikers, they don't have a card in the grave. And that's a pretty good start, so let's banish the top 5. Well, one of the top 5. Attack, Rulia, Mobilize, Crescendo, Symbol. So it seems like Sky Striker is a way to get this started. I don't know how many, like, Orcus names they play. None of them are going to the graveyard anyway. But I feel like this is a good start. Link 1. For Kagari. They haven't used their normal summon yet. And yeah, you don't have a Sky Strike spell in your grave. Or did you forget about that? I guess no one's seen Dark Law in a hot minute because, you know, that seems to be the catch-up here. That seems to be what's holding them back from doing things. I think they were going to add back the Hornet Drones, use the Hornet Drones. SP. And let's just negate it, which forces them to tag it out, so they don't have link material on the field. Yep, nice. I guess I get my Ogre back, right? Yeah. Alright, you can send cards to the graveyard again. How's the rest of your hand? Understandable. Alright, so I think we made the right play, but unfortunately... Ow. Yeah, I'll do it. No, we're not going to do the thing. But we will hit you directly. And go to main 2 and do this to Spectrum deck. If you have an Ash, you have an Ash. You don't. So we do this, which gets Lopter back, which means we have a different body to tribute for next turn. I think we just get Nidhogg. but we do have to wait for them to do things. There's no point just getting something off the bat without checking. So, let's do it. What do you do? Manage this, target an Orcus, special summon it. Okay. I mean, I could just stop their, like, plays from, like, this point on. This is the normal summon. What if you just didn't have a card to start with? Drop attack. Draw 2 cards. From the hesitancy, I don't think that helps. Just a guess. End phase. Right. Any generator. That'll do it. Oh. Bestial. No. Alright, I don't know what that last card in hand was, but it obviously didn't matter. Could have been Imperm, I guess. Right. We get another win, which means we get to open some packs again. This time we will be opening Legacy tickets. So, we got 5 of them things. Let's go for it. And Robin Zombie, pretty bad. We already have it, and it's awful mill. No. Definitely not. No. No. Elemental Hero support, wow. Thundershot, so that was a bad burn card, that's very bad back row clear. Discard target 1, loses, no. No, we got 2 new cards. We're not going to play any of them in anything anytime soon. So hopefully the Master Packs are a little bit better. Turns out Dark Claw put in some work. It was the right thing to include it, and we made the right call at the start of the duel. But not every time is going to play out quite like that, I think. That is a new generator. It is not a good generator, because they do draw cards. But it is another name. Ancient Gear Hydra. Which kind of relies on the gadgets, if you do not know. Probably like the best Raid Raptor we can have multiples of, honestly. Well, that's pack 1, which is not particularly interesting, but it's cards, it's things. What about pack number 2? We're going to have to get through a hell of a lot of duels very quickly. And the thing is, we also got to win, like, loads of them if we want to actually get to Diamond. Super Rare we do have, Super Rare we don't have. Super Rare we don't have that's pretty good. Super Rare we don't have and it's pretty good, but you need the rank up spells for it. No, this is good. Like, we have some Lyrilusk things. It's not the best one, but it's something. Another Polar Penguin, so that's cool for the Penguin deck. I don't think we can really do anything with this. We don't have nearly enough spellbooks. Right. Okay, let's not waste any time. Let's just get back onto the Master Duel ladder. Right. Oh yeah, next up in my Night Rain roster of the solo playthroughs is either Guardian or Eye. I'm doing it in order of the way they appear on the character select screen. And I was thinking about doing Revenant and Duchess, like, as the last 2 from the main bunch of characters, because you do have to, like, win a couple of runs to unlock them. But, no, I think I'll just do them in the order they appear. I would love something to beat an Ash Blossom with, but that does not exist. So, what do? Okay. Boss stage. set 1, set 2, set 3. Your move. Boss stage and a dream. I don't have anything if boss stage doesn't resolve, so I'm just gonna go for Lopter. Get some tokens. If it's nib, it's nib. We live by the rock, we die by the rock. Or something, I don't know. What are you starting off with? Harpy's Feather Duster. Cool. So you can't imperm because you now have a card on the field, and I think in this instance we'll go with Nagel, like we did the other time. Because Nagel is not the target, he can protect, so we'll protect using this one. We still have a monster negate, we still have spell trap removal. Okay? That's not necessarily a threat by itself. Okay. Moon Mirror Shield. Let them pay, and let them declare an attack. Bye-bye, Moon Mirror. Hello, sweet damage. Set 1, set 2. Skill drain. That wouldn't have been the end of the world anyway, honestly. Use this. It's fine. You don't have anything in the graveyard that I can actually banish. Nor do I have anything in the graveyard to banish, so... do we just change to attack position? I think we do. Let's set a card. Just go battle phase. Mirror Force we can stop. Blazing Mirror Force we can stop. Oh, whatever it is, it's not good enough. And if it was like anything like Radiant Mirror Force or something like that, the ones that bounce back to hand, that's fine. Drowning would be like the worst case scenario from that bunch. There's Har. I may not be able to move cards from the graveyard, but you might not be able to even put any in the graveyard that you want there. Namely mine. Torrential. First off... No. I'll just tribute, like, you and you. Although I should have actually, like, left Lopter on the field thinking about it, but they don't really care. They've got one card in hand. I've got another boss fight, or I've got boss fight rather, I've got Chalice, and I've got a 3k guy who I can just change to attack position. So we chain on, let this resolve, do a new one because it's end phase, they're not going to do anything. Let's get ourselves a little guy. And then we basically... Oh yeah, Necro Valley, right. But anyway, what we can do is do that to... I mean, yeah, do this. If they did draw a monster, you know, they didn't. And what are we getting? I guess in this scenario we are just getting Lopter, right? we can't summon cards from the graveyard. We can't move cards out of the graveyard, so... Another Chalice. Crackdown. It's unfortunate, but I can just beat over my own guy. It's going to take both Chalices to do it, but it will... Oh, wait, no. I mean, it is going to take both Chalices to do it. What generator names do I have? 22, 31, 25, 21. Yes, please. I think instead of that, we actually just go for this. Because it can kill it. So we just go battle, chain on, attack, then 1, and 2, $400, kill it. I have a guy, and I have a boss stage. And because I can't get anything out of the graveyard anyway, I think I just go for, sure. I mean, this just gives me a target, right? Dark. Okay, how does it work? And the continuous trap, right. So yeah, the way we do this is we just do this. Chain on. Let this go through. Tribute 2 tokens, banish the face down. No more card draws, and the card in hand doesn't really do much of anything. So yeah. You won't be able to hit me for something, but that just is the end of the game. And there we go. Right, then we're roughly back at the start of this stream. Yeah, where we entered, we won a duel. So... is what it is. Let's go get ourselves a couple of master packs. We will hold off on the legacy tickets for a minute. Right. Hopefully we can make a little bit better progress than this. If we can actually just, like, rank up once, and then if we, by any chance, I can get a second stream in today, that might just do, you know, that would just do it. It could just be that... I wouldn't say easy, but that's simple. I think Heroic Chance is probably... No, I think Monk of the Tenyi is probably the best card in here. And even then, I think we actually have plenty of copies of it, so... Right, second pack. Okay, we got a Vision Hero. During the main... if specials... Oh, okay. No, it's not one of the good ones. That's an attack drop? Yeah. Dash Warrior, Pain Gainer. Oh yeah, right. I need to look into... I keep on forgetting. We have, like, the Spider OTK things. It's not something you'd put in this deck, but it is something you'd put in the Go Second deck, so we do need to edit that before we next play it, which might be next stream. We're going to be a couple streams short next month, because I'm away, like, the middle week of March. Okay. So we'll probably go in second. We are indeed going second. Well, that's fine. We have gone second before, we can go second again. We have won going second before, we can win going second again. It would be a much better going first hand, though. The opponent is on standard deck size, as you kind of expect up at this rank. Man. We might be in a spot bother. This is a deck you very much need to go first against, because I believe it's a one-card combo that ends you on an Omni and a Pop. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that does feel like an issue. I mean, I think I'm just going to have to, like, summon Fenrir and attempt to attack. Apophis. No. Special. We're not doing anything other than special summoning. And we just go battle phase. And we hit man. We're not even going to do the effect. Main 2. We... Oh, I put him in the wrong column, I think. Although it does depend, I guess. They used it early. Oh, okay, hold on. That's a hard once, isn't it? Yeah, right, so we should at least do this to see if we can bait out a different interruption. Until the end of the next turn. Alright. Add a Dominus. That's not what I want, but I guess it's what I get. So we're going to set 1, we're going to set 2, and we're going to set 3. And we're hoping that they don't do this now, but they do it in their turn, and then we can use Iron Thunder. At the moment, that's looking promising. We've got Nightmare and Impulse, which are good, but I don't think they're that good against man. So no, there's that one. I think we basically just stop them from doing that one. Okay, that goes through. It's just stuck there. That's actually really good for us. Set 1. Whatever this mystery card is, they can't use it right now. Till the end of the next turn. So I can use it again this turn. They have Purge. Ooh, what's Purge effect? Ah, you can destroy that card. I probably don't want to do that then. I probably do just want to hit them. If they actually stay connected for the duel. I don't feel like they're in a lost position at this point, but apparently their connection thinks otherwise. I don't think dealing with a Fenrir in 2 sets is insurmountable. Anyway, we are 1 win from ranking up. And we're back over the 12k threshold. Okay, let's open some legacy tickets. Where's my... Oh, I'm scrolled down, that's why. Okay. And... 3 whole legacy tickets. We could get just about anything from these. Like the Masked Beast, which is, I think, the biggest vanilla ritual monster. He's neat in terms of card design. And he's something that could, like... Oh yeah, that was, something. I could have just held it like a couple, thank you. From the guy who was chatting last stream, Mr. M Gaming, about what ritual or what, you know, DM archetypes, DM characters did not have support yet. Lumus and Umbra, they played this. The whole gimmick was like a few specific monsters that were featured around mass cards. I always like Robotic Knight. He's pretty cool vanilla. But I think none of this is really playable. The Controller. I don't know in what scenario I could give that to my opponent, and even if I could, they'd probably just use it as discard fodder. Right, 2 master packs. The stuff that could change everything. Recapitulate. Cyber the Soldier's Swordsmith. 7. Generic. Target level 6 or lower warrior. Special it, and this card can't be used as a synchro. Opponent's main phase, immediately synchro. This would help us make a 10. Well. No, it wouldn't. All our tuners are non-warriors, I'm pretty sure, the ones that we actually play, so probably not worth considering right now. Another field spell, Valmonica coming together. Ooh. Now that's a rank 4. That is a rank 4. We're on a fair amount of monsters, but I feel that could be very funny. Ah, it's only a super. It is the best gimmick puppet card, though. Ooh. That is neat. I'm not sure if we just play that now, but it is a good card. Anyway, that was pack 1. Let's take a look at pack 2. That was interesting. It does not glow with a brilliant aura. But it can still have good cards. Like, possibly the worst card in the game. Possibly. Infernity Break, Legendary Ocean, Slider, Scratch Synchron, Tengu, Battling Boxer, and Sprite's Blessing. This is probably the best card in the pack, hands down. It's always Umi. It gives water monsters 200 attack defense. Which means it does kind of work with the Pacifist deck, and it's a better Umi than, I think, other things we have. But also it allows us to normal summon level 5 waters, which I'm not sure how relevant that is. Or it makes it easier to make rank 3s using waters. Right, high stakes battle. And we lose the coin toss. And we are going second. We have fought with equally bad conditions before. So, surely, we can just come out on top. That's not the worst. 42-15. Right. Let us have a look at their opening play. Because we don't have any generator plays, we have Alpha. Oh dear. We're not winning this one, huh? Ooh, Yikes. I kind of want to sit through because this is our rank up, and so we probably should. I am not hopeful. I got Kanami, but what is NMSL? November Mike Sierra Lima. Because I got no idea. Also, is Centurion really not, or, you know, I guess you could have been, like, anywhere on the ladder and you could have been doing the same sort of grind I was doing, but, like, is Centurion really not good enough for you to, like, just be in Diamond at this point? Everyone has a day job, I guess. Doesn't even need to be a day job. Everyone has a job where everyone has other things to do. So, anyone read anything good lately? Watched anything entertaining? Gone to sleep like a sweet cat? One of them's currently sitting behind me at the moment. I don't normally have company for these, but it's nice that I do. Well, there's your 12. Banish, does it? Do any of these have a banish? Because you need to banish a monster. Add Centurion. You are a quick effect to... No. No. Like, this is the quick synchro, and it'll work when this is summoned back out. That gives them a draw. It also gives them an end-phase search. I don't know what card draws do it, honestly. I'd like to sit through it, but like, there's just no way I actually end up summoning, right? I guess I could draw into like Dark Lord. My one-off, right? 1 in 40. I don't think there's anything else that actually stops it. Even then, Centurion do actually have a counter trap. I don't think they've seen it. Doesn't look like it. But they could have hard drawn it. It's entirely possible. And even say I draw Dark Ruler, I get this to summon to bounce. You're unaffected by activated monster effects. Okay. It's like, it does get outed by Dark Ruler. But like, yeah. I don't really know what I would put back into the extra deck. Because if I put the Fiendsmith thing back in, they just like they fusion again. If I put this back in, they just make it again. If I put this back in, they just make it again. I can't really keep them off of enough resources. Oh wait. No, it gives the equipped monster the effects, so Dark Ruler would do it. Hit the 1 in 40, come on. Out of the cards. And they get a search. Oh, they added from graveyard? Oh. Wait, what? I was legitimately about to surrender that one. Why did they so... Did they have to leave? Did they feel bad? I'm so confused. Did they think I was going to deck them out? I don't fucking know. Were they out of space for the... Who knows? Who cares? We won. We're in Platinum 1. You know what that means? That means it's time for 2 Master Packs. You know what that means? We could be just 4 wins from Diamond, which means we could just be 5 wins from the Pole Mattering. I should probably open that up in another tab, because I need to put this on screen at the correct time. YouTube Studio, and Posts. Go to the Posts tab. Yeah, like, still 0 votes. Right. That's okay. It's fine. But it is just very close to actually mattering. That is... It's a vision hero, it's not a masked hero. Stand-in... Stand-in works in combination with the starry... that trap that we're running, the kind of compulse. Target light tuner. Control. So this is just a level 4 tuner, really. And we got another dim fissure. I don't think we're really playing any of those. Dim fissure might go into stun, but that's kind of about the extent of it. Emergency Apport might be a Cosmo card, if you squint. I don't really know. Like, the Cosmos do banish, so it just allows you to get them back, but I don't know whether that's technically worth it. It's Time Thief support. It summons from deck. It makes it easier to get to Redoer, I guess. And give Redoer something important to do. The rest of these cards aren't really doing it. Yeah, right. I think, from the looks of that, we just go back into the duels. It doesn't seem like there's much to really report on. So, can we just get, like, enough wins to tip us over the edge? Because we're closer now than we've ever been. I think the previous was like 5 duels. We now have 4 duels from. We're going second, but that's apparently fine. It's apparently okay. Okay, and we get Perulia. So, you know, we're shotgunning it. We kind of have to. We're going second with all of Chalice as our go second card. And it resolves. And they are summoning from hand. Duel. No, Dark Magician. Oh. They're gonna make Dragoon. And we got double Valor. At least I would assume they're gonna make Dragoon. Shining Sark will actually be slightly painful for us. Oh, special summons a monster from the graveyard. Well, that's another draw. Fenrir, not bad. Anyway, you can make a Link 2 off this. Or is it, in fact... Yeah, it is this one. If special summoned, you can add a Dark Magician or a card that mentions it, which means they're probably just getting to Dragoon. Like, you know. No, that's a rank 8. Zombie Vampire. Alright. That's a little weird. Puts a couple generator names in my grave. I am not too fussed about that. And that is a Destrudo. They are playing Orcust. We are, in fact, being comboed to the moon, but there is a Dragoon. It's just that there. They're gonna have at least one negate. And they're gonna probably have to counter trap because you've got Harp Horror who does like everything for Orcust. Summons a monster from the graveyard, you can discard a spell, target, send. So if they want to keep that online, they need 2 cards in hand. Because this does cost a discard. Could be that the last card in hand is Max C. Actually, could it be? At the moment, yeah, it looks like the last card in hand could be, like, a hand trap or Max C or something like that. We don't actually know. We've got a 7-card hand, we've got Fenrir. They've used their normal summon, right? No, they haven't. They can get a counter trap, I believe, right? Type 1, you banish, shuffle, set, and all. Yeah, so there's Crescendo. There's Gyusu. I think we've gotten all the card draws we're going to from the Mulch Army. So it's essentially what do they end on? Because this is looking like 2 negates and possibly a Graveyard Disrupt. Oh, and these are all quick effects, right. Which includes Dingirsu. How do you bring it back again? How do you bring it back? Is it Harp Horror? Simple Skeleton. Symbol's how you bring it back. Right, I can negate the Dingirsu. Longirsu. one linked monster. So I can't play into these two zones. It's good to know. Right. Okay. I don't know what that does putting it on the field for you. That's a link 4. Target one if you're banished. Add to your hand. Take control. Right. They haven't made Dingisu. There it is. So, how you put Dingisu in the grave? So, you probably just put the thing in under it that allows you to summon it, right? Yeah, there's the symbol skeleton. So, how do you put this in the grave? Adding Orcus Nightmare's hand. So you've got a negate. You've got destruction. Oh, come on. That is the worst. You have banished. Yeah, you have Gyasu, the Orcus Mech Knight. Yeah. Valor. Pick Valor. They're letting it happen. Summon Valor. Oh, I can... Oh yeah, right, I do. What am I on about? I kind of forgot. I tunnel visioned on my hand. Yeah. So there's your negate, which pitches that. Which means I can do this to force out the crescendo. What am I missing here? You have another card to discard, but you only made it with one... Yeah, no, that's a soft once anyway. Special this. You can send one card from your hand, right. Damn it. I mean, yeah, this does just check it, doesn't it? Like, we can do that, but they just... It's crescendo, you know? Yeah. What was I supposed to do? We gotta really fight tooth and nail for these. There are times when the opponent apparently just quits for no other reason than they decided to quit. So, on that assumption, we can't take any duel as lost, especially seeing as we're so close. Okay, we're going second. Probably. We are going second. It's not been the worst hands, but there's been better. This is a decent hand. Allows us to synchro for, well, potentially synchro for 8. Sutra. Okay. Gimmick Puppet. How do you stop this? I think a Bestial will successfully interrupt them. Special summon the target from your hand or graveyard. A gimmick puppet that has this. You can target one monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon to your opponent's field. That's not the bit. You're supposed to summon a monster from your grave to my field. That's what makes this difficult, right? Ooh, and they are thinking now. I really don't know what they need to do it. Right, so let's just read the related. So, Fantastics, detach, add a rank up, normal summon. If you special summon, rank up. Fantastics, puppet trap, detach to your opponent's field. Right. So I don't think I'm getting that. Or I need to stop that effect. I need to wait until they get to there. At least that's the best I can think of, right? Yeah, although I am just putting a monster on my side of the field for them. The difference is, I'm searching, but I don't think that's enough. Takes 2, takes 3 9s. Chimera Doll. Actually, handle send it to the grave. If they send it to the grave... Okay, that's fine. But yeah, if they send it to the grave, I know exactly what I want to do. I don't think the Bestials are an ideal tool for dealing with the Gimmick Puppet FTK, but you gotta work with what you've got. Why aren't you using this? Completely seriously, why are you not using this? Attach material. I can wait until it gets to an open game state, right? In response to the activation. Dark Strings. Okay. So it is going to be the FTK. I just don't know how they're doing it. Add it to hand. And then special summon. Give me puppet of strings. Add this card to your hand. Okay. I'm not sure where the FDK part is coming in. Unless it's just they destroy their own cards. It might be that they just destroy their cards. Yeah, because that'll do 3,300. Right. Okay, so that goes to my field. So there's the first 33, right? Yeah. I don't know what to banish, and it's really fucking with me, so I'm just gonna banish this. And they just have the counter anyway, because of course they fucking do. Am I just dead on the first turn then? Am I just getting FTK'd? Fucking hell, bro. Come on. I don't want to just demote from Plat 1 because I got FTK'd, went second, you know? Triple tank talent, which means they can get a draw 2, or they can take control, and it's going to be one of those two, because the rest of my hand don't do anything. Yeah, effects and gates on this card, but you just need to be able to make it like an 8 again, so you can do the, like, you can put string counters, do that. Yeah, there's your string counters. This is the highest attack, so that's another 3,300. Oh, you're extra normal, so. I think the Bestial may have been able to stop it then, by the looks of it. It just hasn't. Add a puppet trap. What the puppet trap do? I don't like this. I really don't like this. Look at your opponent's... no, not that one. Detach a material. Place a string counter. They've done that. It's not being special summoned again. One monster from either graveyard to your opponent's field in defense position. It's not mandatory. If monster is special summoned to your opponent's field, target one of them, inflict damage equal to its original attack, so there's 3k. Which means you just need to do it one more time. That's an 8. You've used... there's one in the grave, there's none banished, there's one there. You can do it again, can't you? Nope. It's Giant Grinder. Fun and interactive gameplay, although I'm not actually dead just yet. I got 200 life. I expect that's not going to last very long. Yay! Right, these aren't quick effects or anything, right? If a monster is special summoned to your opponent's... oh no. Special summoned. I am just dead. Can you... I don't think you can special summon outside... oh wait, no, the trap. What does the trap do? Ah. Yeah, we'll take that, you know. Take control of it until the end phase does not scare me. So I need lots of things. I can't do this because I will die. I could crash. So we're going to set 1. I'm going to set 2. Going to end turn. How do you... unless you just plan on, like, actually killing me. Only use activate, right? Yeah. Okay, so that should be fine. So we're doing that, always. Tribute spec. That works. So we get Lopter in defense position. I'm a little confused as to why they didn't do anything to that. But it's fine. Put this one here. Ballot effect. They aren't doing anything. Come on. I should have left Valor in attack position. They are just going to hit, and they're actually going to swing with this for game. No? Congrats, you can't clear the board now? Like, I know I have that, but like, who cares? Can I live a turn? If I can live a turn, I think I'm okay. Actually, no, this does just kill me. But why haven't they done it? It makes me so nervous. It feels like they just still have game. I need to be looking at Grave. Oh, for fuck's sake. I love getting FTK'd, right? I had one point of interaction, it didn't matter because they had, you know, one of however many counter cards to it. Come on, we just need to stay in plat 1. Lost the coin toss. Not great. Are we going second? Are we going? We are going second. Right. It's alright, we can do it. I believe. 47-15. We are on 2 Bestials and a Dream. You control no, you can... I'm not sure I can do anything to really meaningfully disrupt Yummy. I know these are like all light monsters, but I believe they just like tag out, don't they? So I think we wait. Because we need to get both of these on the field. Which means we need another one of those in the grave. That'll do. Anyway, that makes the 2. Cups Yummy Way. When your opponent activates a card or effect. I think I'm just gonna have to wait. I don't want to. Like, this is very reactive, but did they use their... They haven't used their normal summon. Mitsu. Oh dear. What's the one in Grave? You can destroy a card? No. Yummy Surprise. Target 2 Light Beasts, return, special summon, and 2. Oh. I don't think the Bestial's going to be putting in too much work. Like, we need to do it in the end phase just to, like, bait out interruption, I think. But I'm not certain. Right. Okay, this seems like a good point. Let's just read that. Fuck. They're just gonna play around one of these bestials. Doesn't really matter which way you do it. Yeah, the bestials just really don't work on them. Man, look at the draw. We get a deck we can actually use them again, so it just really doesn't fucking matter. Does it say anything about different names, that spell? Special summon a yummy from your hand or grave, but it cannot attack directly. There's nothing that, like, they can only control one. Fucking Christ. What do I need to do to, like, have a meaningful impact on the game state? Oh wait, you haven't... No, this one's got its effects negated. So... that's level 3. What are you doing? Shamisen. Once per chain. Okay. Target's card in the opponent's grave. Oh, so this is Herald. Herald is an Omni, right? Yep. When a spell, trap, or monster effect is activated, tribute, negate, destroy. Fuck. What do you mean I need to draw, like, 3 meaningful hand traps? I got, like, 2 disruptions, and I can't, like, meaningfully lessen their end board. I think they were going to hit all of this regardless of what I do. Like, everything here. It doesn't feel like there's a single card that I could have, like, sniped from the graveyard with the bestials at any moment in time. Tributed, you can add it to. Like, the thing is also, they now have a negate online. And if they ritual summon, then, you know, they're just gonna ritual summon for Raigeki. I need to, like, I need them both to hit because Baldrake needs to have an effect, but if they both hit, then they've maintained their Herald. Which means they can just negate the Baldrake. I hate this so much. Like, I don't know. Let's get Shamisen. I mean, okay, this allows me to actually, like, get rid of a Yummy, because they did that first. You can only use... So they haven't used this one. But that means they're now going to negate the Baldrake. Yeah, they don't even have to. They don't even have to do it. Come on. I spent so long getting here. I have really fought for this. No, come on. Can we have a good duel? We just haven't won a coin toss in plat 1. And I think that's literally it. There's like, you haven't won a coin toss, that's it. That's the end of the game. We've got a Bestial for a disruption, and they're on a standard size deck, but that is everything we have. And they're on Primite, which means they have a Banishing Negate that they can recur every turn. So we're behind on the advantage game immediately. There it is. Royal Red Drill Beam. Declare a normal. Blue Eyes? Labradorite. So you're getting Baron. It is Baron. Surprise. Okay, do you want me to have this? They didn't even think about it. Huh. Okay. Unfortunately, that one doesn't target. Fuck. Alright, so I've got two options. I can either summon Chaos Mirage, which will allow me to banish, like, two different kinds of banish. Yeah, I think that's what I go for. I don't know what the others are. Fuck's sake. I tried to make a singular play. How fucking dare I, right? I mean, I'm doing this. I am killing it. You could... It's not a level 5 or higher. It's just a normal monster. It's just a normal monster. How do you recur it? If you control a Primite. And yeah, we good. It kind of has to be. I'm not out of the game yet. But I also don't know that I'm necessarily in. The thing is, this costs me half my life points. And you have a normal monster. Of course you fucking do. I mean, like, I can't let them have it, right? It costs me half, but I just... Oh wait, no, I'm just dead. Because they kept a trap monster, right? That's just the end of the game. They can normal summon this, and that's it. Which means I was dead anyway. Like, the total attack just, like, is enough to kill me. Fuck you and fuck off. Fuck's sake. I really worked for that. Like, I got a win where they just... I got a couple wins where they just disconnected, but, like, I've really fought for this. It'd be nice to actually hit it. Like, it was 4 wins. It can't be, like, just that painful. It's the closest I've been. I've got today, and then the rank resets. Like, if I can hit it today, I maintain plat. If I don't hit it today, I maintain gold. And I'm not actually sure I'll rank out of gold next month. Simply due to time. I mean, I should do. I've got, like, you know, I managed to rank out of gold in, like, what, 2 streams, starting from Rookie. But it just feels awful. And also, we're going second against Trap Trick, so this is going to be an uphill battle of all time. Like, I could set cards, and that is going to help. You're just unaffected by traps. All traps. Whole traps. Alright. Which means this hand is even worse than nothing. Because I'm going to summon Ogre. Ogre's going to get eaten by something. Like the Floodgate Trap Hole. Or the Rafflesia, because I think the Rafflesia can do it. Yeah. You've got 3 face downs, you've got Rafflesia. Like, Ogre is not making it out of this alive. Yamatako. Like, you're going to use something on it. Yeah, there's Floodgate. Right. That's unaffected by traps anyway. This is unaffected by traps while it has material. I don't have a spell trap to destroy, but, you know, it means a lot that you've thought about it. Right. I guess I could have made, like, Anima, but, like, again, that's just gonna get hit by a trap hole. Like, they have double Floodgate plus something. This doesn't get flipped face up unless they attack into it. And, yeah, they're gonna kill it because it only has 1000 defense. That's unaffected by traps as well, I take it. Link Summon card is unaffected by trap effects, good stuff. Let's see if we can. And it works, okay. Boss stage. It's not relevant for this turn, but hopefully there's a future turn where it is relevant. That sucks, but you are unaffected by normal traps. You are unaffected by trap effects, yes. So I'd just be paying half my life points for no reason. But you... I mean, that's okay. I'm not gonna pay half to negate destroy your column. Not when you targeted that, not the boss stage. You left the boss stage. Chain. We've got Nightmare. We've got this, which they're going to clear with the Kularia. If they don't clear it with anything else. No. Because I just don't. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to fucking do? We can do it, come on. It's only 8 wins. We got halfway there earlier, it only took us an hour, 2 hours. I mean, it took us half an hour to lose the few duels, that's what actually happened, but still, it took us an hour and a half. We are at basically 5 o'clock. I don't have an hour and a half left on this stream. We take those hands. Damn right we take those hands. They're on a 41 card deck. Fualos. Good thing I'm not actually gonna, you know, do that. Say what you will, Brolia has been pretty reliable with the singular exception of Draco Tail. I think just about everything else has actually, you know, played into it, or like deliberately stopped their turn short, you know? Now, in this case, we go for half first, assuming they let us. No. But you don't have a trap in the grave. Oh, I could negate that. It's an expensive counter. No, that's okay. That's fine. I'd rather keep this life. Because Condemned Witch can at least do the thing. So, yeah, the way this goes is we do Fiendish Chain. And then we're going to tribute Condemned Witch. Okay. Condemned Witch can get us Lopter. Boss stage can now summon its tokens. Which means we can now tribute off a token. We can get ourselves an Omni Negate. All it takes is going first and drawing a mildly good hand, and we can compete with these decks. I know that's not those decks that we'd faced, but, like, there were a couple of those I feel like we could have beat if that was the kind of hand we drew. That were, you see, that's like, we just lost in a row. What did we... How did this go? Right, they made Dragoon. Because, like, yeah, I feel if they go first, they're going for a Rota, which means they have to send a card. Like, if we opened that, we had a Bestial, we had, what is it? We had Bestial, we had Har Access, we had, like, actually 5 pieces of interaction, which I think would have, you know, just dealt with that. And actually anything stops Gimmick Puppets when they go second, I do believe, so, you know, there's that. I'm not sure if we could beat Yummy. And, like, yeah, we can beat this if it goes, you know, second, because, oh my god, it's a trap deck. Anyway, enough about what we could do. Let's focus on what we can do, which is open some Legacy tickets and open some Master Packs. Get some new cards, hopefully, and possibly improve the collection. If we were on Gimmicky Burn, maybe. That's a no. Absolutely not. No. 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 Right. Dark Elf. Back when 2000 attack meant negative effect. I mean, they talk about power creep, but have you also just noticed power creep of, like, genuinely, like, stats? It's not talked about, but, like, it's very much real, because you think about old Yu-Gi-Oh! And, like, oh, you know, this would be standard stats, but it'd be a vanilla monster, right? Like, you think Mystical Elf and you think Giant Soldier of Stone. But now, like, Adventure, they summon a token that's 2000 as part of their main play. And it's just regular. They just keep it and buff it. You get a free summon of a, you know, 2028 from hand. I don't know what we have in terms of Magic Key, but this is good fusion. And this is pretty good for Crawler. But Crawler is a long way from viable. Speaking of Adventure. Right, pack number 2. Also, like, you take a look at hand traps. Ash Blossom is at 1800 defender. Like, I know the game gets faster paced and everything, nice pickup. But, like, the first beat stick was 1550 or 1600. These are all pretty bad. Mort Pheasant might be okay. Another copy of Hard and Armed might be okay, but I'm not really feeling it for any of these. Hand or Grave. I mean, it helps with Synchro 8s, like, it works with, you know, you summon a Fenrir, then you summon that, they have to negate that, and then they've activated an effect, which means that Fenrir hopefully goes through, but I feel like it's a much more Indigo second deck, because if you open it going first, it's just dead. It's just awful. We are not on Synchron, not for the life of me. Right. And look at that, we win the coin toss. So let's choose to go first. See just what we can do. Well, that's a fucking hand. Did I actually get my download done? Yes. Right, so let's just close that. Close that. It's alright. We can claim this time as thinking, because it is just thinking time. You start with a special summon Fenrir. That's just a given. Search. Because I'd rather you ash this. They did. Right. Okay. So we then normal summon, which gets us a chalice. Okay, so we got a monster negate, we got a Fenrir. We got a Bestial in the hand. And so we can get to a summon negate, or we can get to like destruction protection. Kinda. So that's an effect to special summon, right? It is an effect to special summon. Oh well. Max C. Fuck you. Highest degree. No, we're not doing that. Are you not? I'm a little confused here. Draw 2 cards. Take control. Take control. First of all, fuck you. I need to tribute a light or a dark, right? Yeah. It needs to tribute 2 rocks, so like I can't do anything with it, but... And you took... Why did you take that? I made it as unappealing as possible, you fuckwit. So I just lose here, right? Because they opened a whole, like... What the fuck am I gonna do? Am I gonna leave the Fenrir to, like, you know, have the monster effect thing? I'm gonna have to chalice it anyway. Die? Hopefully it matters. I don't fucking know at this point. I'm giving them card draws. I really shouldn't, but like... Come on, goddamn, what the fuck am I gonna do? I'm going first to stop like my 1 high because you just like activated Maxi, and then like doing the regular play I was thinking, oh, takes way too many cards. Can you at least, well, no, you synchro, and and then your synchro has an effect. If synchroed, okay. I mean, as it is, I think they actually just hit over everything, which is honestly worse. Okay, you put back in a searcher. Like, thanks, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, Book of Moon, right? No. Nope, you're adding 2, discarding 1 so that you can then summon and beat over, right? Is it because I negated the Fenrir? Is that why they, like, just stole the Yugioh? If I left the Fenrir unnegated, they may have taken the Fenrir. In which case I could negate the Fenrir, but then, like, they just change it to attack position anyway, because it's a big fucking beat stick. They know they can, like, change the position and attack with it. Like they should do. You weren't summoned by a synchro effect, though. I'm not going to activate a card or effect. I'm not dead. I mean, if they realise they can just attack with the Yugioh, I think that fixes the damage issue they have. No. They need to get another body on the field. Unless my math is just comedically wrong, because I've got 2. One of them is in defense position. But okay, even if that is true, then what? Link to. Sprite. Target level 2. Which means you can get one of the bodies back. But I'm still not going to activate a card or effect, so I'm a little confused at how you're getting the damage out. Link 1. Like, yeah, at this point I am a little confused as how they're out-damaging me. Like, out-grinding me? Yeah, I think they've got that, like, just 100%. If synchroed, you can special 2. That doesn't answer your body's problem. Because you need this to be able to clear this. Okay, now you just have the attack. No. No, you don't? You do? What's the smallest thing? 26 over 24, so that gets blanked, and then you've got 26, 14, 3, and 3, 2. So that is 10, 2. Fuck. What do you want me to do? I win the coin toss, and I get stopped by the one of Maxi. What do I do if I don't get hit by Maxi? Lopter from deck. Lopter summon... I mean, at that point I knew it was, Yummy. So it's probably Nidhogg. Nidhogg summon negate. That's kind of what I have to hope for. Well, we got Dark Ruler. Which means, you know, you're just even harder than you did before. You're always firing Perulia. Alright, what are we doing? Different name from deck. Of course. You couldn't actually start with the Summon from hand, could you? Do you only need the Summon from deck? You might. The thing is, they have in-hand effects. Like, that's the whole Vanquish Soul deal, right? I don't know if Vanquish Soul have counter trap. They do. There's Holy Sue. Green main phase, quick effect, reveal. Yeah, so that can play on my turn anyway. What do they need to play into it for? You can also just make Rock of the Vanquisher now, which doesn't play into it. What do they need to play into it for, you know? And the thing is, because it's all quick effects, it doesn't actually matter if I interrupt anything, I don't think. They all need to be on the field, with the exception of Holy Sue. So... it's not the worst, but I just think it could be better. So we do this. I can do this at any point that I want to. So I'm okay with that. The thing is, it's all quick effects, right? Which means that I just kind of, like, lose. I can do, like, Dark Ruler no more. But if they just, like, decide to play right here before this even resolves... which they might not. Make your choice now. Okay. Sweet. They could just have Ash Blossom in hand, that is an entirely, you know, valid thing. They can attempt to activate all their cards, they can't, I guess they were never using Imperm on it anyway. So, we're doing Valor, we're going to hit this in battle phase, and then we're going to use the Bestial. We need to, yeah, this is fine. What are you doing? What are you thinking of? There isn't anything for you to do. Yeah, I can just attack this because it's negated. They aren't taking any damage, but they don't need to take any damage. I just need to clear the field. Important point to note, my tokens are light. So what happens is you summon the negate. That goes ahead. Good to know. You get yourself a token. Token is a light fairy, which matters for this. You did that a little late. That is not the last summon I'll do from deck, but you're going to get like one way down the line in the turn. So it's fine. Because they do have to send a monster. Please send a monster. Okay. I haven't activated a card in my hand. Or in my graveyard. Nor will I. Good. Honestly. I mean, I take it as just VS Canine, right? Yeah, it is. With all the goodies I get to play. Alright, we got another win. We're only 7 wins from getting to where we are trying to be. That is 7 consecutive. How many that are not consecutive? I cannot begin to answer. So that's another fire, which I don't think we need, honestly. The one's fine. And we weren't playing any of the rest of these cards anyway. Alright, pack number 2. Am I getting bad pulls because I'm bitter? Because that's kind of what it feels like. Why shouldn't I be bitter? I lost 5 straight duels. Good Chaos card. Good Phantom Knights card. Sure, it's a good Battling Boxer card, but I don't think we're ever playing it. Alright. We gotta keep it going. Keep up the grind. We are close. Close enough. But we also only have today. And we lose the coin toss. Why would we not? But we are going first, for they have made us. So, like, alright. Special Fenrir. Activate boss stage. Set a mystery card. You're on 40-15. Now we actually have something, so I am just going to go for her. Because if the only thing you have is the field spell, then you might as well go for Lopter. You just clicked the wrong button there, pal. Is that what that was? You made me go first, whether that's because you weren't paying attention. No, they just didn't get the cards they needed, obviously. This is at 3? Wait, one's limited in 1? 1, 1. No bans. Why? Why isn't this deck more hit? Like, fuck off with Tenpai, Jesus. How much is too much Tenpai? You know, a duel where they can actually grind anything. Because their outbursts are, like, super strong, and they can also just, like, actually put up a grind game. Which is... That's not bad. It's kind of a win more. It's a one-sided torrential, which I do kind of like, but it relies on us... It relies on us getting to boss stage or a cash ticker. or a successful Condemned Maiden Lopter. Maybe we do play it, but I don't think so, because it just tunnels you in harder on going first, and as it is, our deck is not particularly balanced. Your Spell Trap Zone. Shame. And that's not bad. As far as the Gradles go, like, that's probably the best one you can get. I don't know if Eagle or Alligator is the best, but it's kind of one of those two. Right, we get one more pack. If all our wins are as quick as that, we might actually make it by the end of the stream. Scarred Warrior, something we already have. That's the third Bullet Train. Iron Core, Dream Mirror, that's the third Waterfront, so that's actually kind of big. That's the second copy of that. That's not particularly big at all. Well, cards that aren't changing up this deck, so onwards, next duel. How close? 2 more wins. Surely we can get 2 more wins. I'm sorry if that's your day, but I really fucking need this. Right. So, yeah, it's this. You attempt to search, see if it goes through. It does, so you don't have Ash or Imperm or Veiler right now, which means this search will go through. Doesn't mean they don't have Nibiru. Doesn't mean they don't draw into Ash Blossom. As it is, we probably tag out for Lopter, Lopter for Valor, Valor for Nidhogg. Then we have Monster Negate, Targeting Banish, Summon Negate. Harpy's Feather Duster, that's okay. It's unfortunate, but it's fine. It's only trading 1 for 1. But now that they control a card, I will put a different guy on the field, because you can't... Sure. So, this is the right thing to go for, 100%. Well, what are you summoning? 0. 0 do. As special summons, you can add a Sky Striker spell from your deck. And quick effect tribute this. Quick effect tribute this, special summon a Sky Striker, Ace Ray, and 1 Rose from your deck and or graveyard, then you can destroy a card on the field. So it kind of deals with the Fenrir. Oh, they're just going for that. Well, we'll do that then. Because what are the odds they're going to kill Fenrir? I feel like that's pretty high odds. Alright. 1, which hits the field, is special summoned. But I guess they are destroying a card on the field. Yeah. But anyway, do that. It's okay. Oh, I guess they... Right. They could be going for 0 again to actually add a Sky Striker spell. Well, there's Hayate. We're getting you. Alright, so this is to battle phase, send engage, and then, you know, Kagari, retreat the engage. But as it is, they need to get rid of this. Runica Law, okay. That does not bother me. You still need to clear up your MMZ before you do anything. Now the thing is, they can just summon it twice. So I'll leave that. Because they can't use the Engage right now. They can, like, they can make another Link monster to actually make it so that Engage is valid. But for the moment, they're stuck. Because this thing exists. You're still kind of stuck. I mean, yeah. You still have monsters in the EMZ. Again, you still have monsters in the EMZ. Or in the MMZ, sorry. I'm using the wrong things. Like, I'm not going to negate the summon of an extra deck monster unless you're gonna... Oh. Yeah, alright. Unfortunately, your attack is higher. Can I change that? No, I can't. This wasn't summoned via its own method, I think, so what we can do is we can normal summon this. These are just inactive, they literally do not matter. What we can do... I took it out, didn't I? I fucking took it out. Special. Opponent has monsters engraved? Opponent has monsters engraved. There is method. There is method. This gets us alpha. I really don't know what they're about to do, actually. He needs 2,000 or more. What are you thinking on? So we're going to summon Alpha. And then going to activate 9 lives. To detach the Valor. To summon back Valor. Not going to use the effect. It's not what I wanted to happen. I kind of forgot about that one. Now everything's online. Special summon Fenrir. No, banish Fenrir. Banish the top card. Main 2. And this was summoned via its own effect. No, it wasn't. It was summoned via the cat. And you have something in your MMZ. Are you contemplating Nibiru? No. That's fine. It's annoying. I think I actually did misplay there for trying to play around the fucking Link one in the EMZ. What do you want me to fucking do? You're gonna shuffle one card back. No, you're gonna shuffle both of them back. Did you return 6? No, just the 1. That's okay, I didn't care about that too much. But you haven't used this effect yet. You gotta banish the top card of my deck. But yeah, we can do this then. Pitch. Summon. We can do this. Then we can do this. It can't be destroyed by card effects. It can be, the question is what now? Because I'm tempted to go Nidhogg, but they do just have this, right? I can make Zeraboros, but that's not really doing it. Okay. Thanks for the big token. It left the field by your card effect, so... Excuse you. Fucking Christ. Smallest Nibiru token I've ever made. If it was Nidhogg, it would have been enough defense. And I can't believe that. And we're just... I don't know, okay? I don't know how we get out of this. I don't think we do. For fuck's sake. I mean, they knew I didn't have anything. Come on. So if I just, like, left the board as it was and didn't commit to the 5th summon, then they just would have popped one of the cards. What does it take to actually stay in flat 1? It's taken me so fucking long to get up here in the first place. I like the hand. I like it better going first. Oh, fuck off. I hope someone else is having a good time because this is not so great anymore. Foo a loss. I'll give myself 2 guesses. I'm feeling generous as to what card you're going to add back from the grave. I mean, why didn't you add the Foo loss back? You can target, like, you could add it back. Like, it's free, you don't have a benefit to it being in the graveyard. I'm confused. Like, at worst it's fusion material, at best, like, I clear your board and you use it. It's also just a free discard. Which is a Draco Tail and a monster in the hand. Like, yeah, you didn't have to use a Draco Tail. But yeah, anyway, you've got Horn, and you've got... Where's the... You sent the other one. Oh, you didn't show me what it was. But you do have 2. What does Horn do? Fuck me. Okay. Did you add Thymina? You added Thymina back to hand. Wow. How, like, truly lovely. Now truly fair and balanced. And you have the fusion just ready to go. Like, you're still holding it, you can still fusion summon and destroy a card. Whereas I'm going to try and just, like, put some cards on the field and hopefully get away with the fact that I might have a turn next turn instead of just dying. I mean, I can't use mass change, right? So mass change has to go. Like, either it stays in the hand or I set it as, like, bait. Now, set 1, set 2, and set 3, I guess. You just target your own monster. Fuck you. What do you mean you just have everything? For everything. Right, we're gonna try it again. Boss stage to summon. Okay, it fucking works. Boss stage to summon. Gonna be fine. No. Why did you give up at that point? I had an Omni and I negated your fusion monsters effect. That's it. Like, you had that. Are you just a bad player? Because that's the only thing I can think of. If you manage to maneuver yourself into a situation where trying to fusion summon lost you the game, I don't know what you're doing. But you're doing something wrong. Ebon High, 2 spellcasters specifically, which means we can't use it. Orient Dragon, which is generic, but only works against synchros. We need to control the big piece to summon the small piece. That seems bad. And I think they go into like a fusion. And that's like the best bit about it. This is fine. The Ebon High is fine, but like we're not playing any of them. What we might be playing is cards from this pack. We supposedly have shinies. Supposedly. We do. Okay. The Quackamira. Morphotronic Map, which isn't apparently even our first one. That's new, and that's an Infernoid support, right? Yes. So that's cool. We've actually got a new card that's pretty good for the archetype. Showing Tiara. Wendy. Trish, but Necros Trish. On the back of what? Holocall? No. The Xyz? I don't know. Grista? I have no idea what this one in the front is. Also, there's like 2 cards there that I don't really know, but that's fine. What do we got? Volcanic Rocket, which is new and makes volcanics like decently playable. 1 more pack. What do we get? We get more shinies. Evigish Key that we're not playing. Good Nordic card, but we need the entire rest of the deck. Another Vanity's Fiend, which is pretty good, honestly. And a General Probe, which exactly works for Symphonic Warriors, and they're not particularly good deck at that. So overall, rather lackluster. I mean, don't get me wrong, Vanity's Fiend is kind of mental. But, like, it still goes in a stun deck where we're, you know, not really able to summon it as easy. Alright, let's see. Can we do it? Can we get a win? Are we going first or second? Question of the ages. We are going first. Either they forgot to click or they want us to go first, and I'd rather the first option. But I'm fully aware the second is more likely. We've got 46. Start with Ogre. In attack position. 2 Bestials, Crackdown, and Ogre. It's plays. Is it great? No. But it's plays. At the very least, it doesn't play into, like, multi-armies or anything, you know? Plays into C. And speaking of C, let's see what our opponent's playing. That do anything for you? Hope it did something. Oh, wait. What's wrong with the player? Why is my player... Okay, let's just refresh Twitch. It should catch up. Yeah, cool. Good. Set. Oh, are they bricked? That looks like a real bad brick. Assault Synchron. I mean... I think we do this. Then just tribute over it. Leave them on 200 life. And we get a banished top card or top second card of the deck. Five. Retaliating, Engraver, Fua, Engraver, Boldrake. Well, we don't care about them having Retaliating, so we get rid of Engraver. In fact, that's Retaliating. Yeah, so that does shuffle the deck. We don't necessarily know the order. Is what is. We do still have Crackdown, and we do still have Banish. If Jerusalem hits the grave, we get a Send. I'd like it. It's not rock solid, but I do like it. Because they don't seem to be particularly of card advantage right now. They seem to be of brick. Unless the last 2 cards have done it. Well, unless the last card has done something. Because it is just that. Kaiju. Okay. And There should be more than this. Oh, light or dark. Banish it special. Okay. So you got Boldrake. Not Boldrake. Sorry, no. Top 5, please. Up here. Oh, it's the hand trap deck. I just didn't do anything. Get rid of this. It does something. I don't think they can do anything in this scenario. I think they're expecting to go up against a combo deck, or a deck doing things, and frustrate the hell out of them. Still not really threatening anything. You can make a Link to, which could be like SP. It can be Moon. We see what gets sent to the grave. Rebellion. Oh, okay. Well, that's not doing anything. But we will take this one. Yeah. Anyway, we seem to be in a decent spot, but they just also seem to not be doing a lot. They don't have a Bestial in hand, right? Yeah, and they've got this, so they can beat over something, but it's kind of it. Beat down the Gameciel. If you have another Kaiju, that means you can clear the Ogre. If it's another Gameciel, you have congratulations out of the Ogre. Oh. Well, fun while it lasted. Target Bestial special. Okay. Where are you putting it? Maxi. Okay. They have changed the order of the deck. So let's double check that order of the deck. Hoppy, Magma, Viru, Skull, Pantaz. So we just want them to not have this. But otherwise, this is completely fine. They can have that. Oh right, that does get them another draw. But it's fine. Anyway, battle phase. Game. Can't attack. I can make Zeraboros. 1, 2, 2. I don't know. The Bestial bit kind of gets... Well, it's not the Bestial bit, is it? It's the Fiendsmith bit I'm scared of, I guess. Sure, we condense it. No, we don't. They're under max C. This is more bodies. I just need 200. They're winning on the hand trap deck after bricking, and I just need 200. But they've got a Fiendsmith card, which kind of just does it. Right? Did I overcomplicate things? I guess I did, right? What did they do? So that got sent, which summons... Yeah, I can't attack with this thing, that's easy. So I was always going to need to do it. Damn, it really just isn't coming up for anything, is it? I need to banish, like, the Fiendsmith cards, but of course that's just not happening. So, do they just win because they worry this gets Desiree? Is that the situation we're at now? It's 200 damage. I didn't have game anyway. So I guess I should have just let them not draw. Yeah? I don't know. Yeah, there goes the big boy. And presumably you can, like, just fusion something, right? Right. Yeah, there's Link too, which is what allows you to fusion. So when you clear this, I'm just, like, out of things out of a Valor and a Dream, but you can just negate the Valor on summon, which I don't know if it's a negate destroy. You can negate. So I would just need, like, to do 200 damage, but I would need for that to go through a successful summon of Valor. Or for them to leave me enough to hit over them for 200, which I don't think is happening. There is a solid chance that I just get OTK'd from this position. Really trying to work out if I did it wrong, but I don't think I did, simply because I needed this. Did I snatch steal the wrong thing? No, because if I didn't snatch steal this, they just got into the Fiendsmith line way earlier, right? Did it go back to the extra deck? It went back to the extra deck, didn't it? During the Mayface Tribute special, yeah, it just puts them back into the Fiendsmith line. You've got SP. And you've got that. But you... Oh, hold on. Generator? Condemned. I don't think this does it. I also don't know, like, what I can do. Let's just keep looping Bestials, for fuck's sake. This, like, it is a generator, but it's not a generator. It's really frustrating. Right, no, I do need to set that. I'm so close to actually doing something against them. like to actually just winning. I'm trying to think of how we do it, and I don't know. I think they know how to do it, but I just think that the internet's giving out on them, by the looks of it. Yeah, that's a disconnect, like, actually. I'll take it. I feel like I'm fucking owed after a 5 losing streak. Simply because I didn't win a coin toss, that's the thing. I lost every coin toss for 5 games in a row, and that will just do it, regardless of the hand, apparently. Got a new icon, but not like we're gonna play it, because I'm not a real fan of Dark Magician after all the times it's just abused me, you know? Make Dragoon. Make Dragoon. Another Mech Knight. Another Infernoid. Spiral Reborn. An Ancient Warriors card. Good, good. The rest are mid. And what do we get from you? Right. DD Assailant, which is a good old card, but it is a warrior. It's an Earth Warrior, which makes it mildly better than some other things. Fish support. Echelon of the Fire King, special summon 3, destroying during the end phase. We might be able to use that, but I feel it's very niche, and it's more likely that we draw the targets. As for that, the other cards weren't particularly great anyway, so I think we have time for one more. We're going to do that, and win or lose, that's going to be the stream. Hopefully win, because then it's just 4 wins, and if we happen to have enough time later, I best believe I'm going to be streaming. My dad didn't stop playing, did he? So we are against someone from Scandinavia, or at least with parentage from Scandinavia. If this is their real name. I'm going second, which is to be expected. Right. It's a good generator hand, it's just a shame we're going second into it. They are on standard deck size. Accessories, so it's highly likely they've got a constructed deck. Fuck. This does not bode well. 7th. It's the rank 8 that actually allows them to search for the counter. Well, I guess this allows them to search for the counter trap, but like... yeah. Add a Galaxy or Tachyon card, yeah. So that'll be what they're using for it, right? Okay, Bestial, Magma Banish, summon back the Rebellion, Xyz, add Tachyon, Xyz for the Tachyon thing. This is not going to be a good time. Yeah, there it is. Maybe 8. 8 search the counter trap. Detach 2, special summon a rank 8. Yep. Then you can attach Galaxy Monster C8. Use this to make the Tachyon 107. You then have a live counter trap that negates an entire chain. Like, you know, boss stage can't do shit against that because, you know, it's self-explanatory. Negates the chain. What do you want me to do? I can currently make a rank 9. I can currently synchro for 8. banish a card. That's not what I thought it'd be. You're not gonna, like, no more Dragon Node to get me. I don't know why that thought crossed into my head. Sure. But where's your Tachyon? If... What did you even search? Did you not? You added Primal. Maybe you've hard drawn them both. I don't like where this is going. Druis. Condemned. Alright, so we've got a competition for the normal summon. Either field. Wow. Damn. I don't know why they would summon it to my field, but no, dream. We gotta send the water because, you know, they have fizz seals. And I'm gonna put a monster on the side of the field, so. I think we are just kind of screwed. Oh, you get this deal back. Kind of forgot about that. I think we do just go for this, right? This probably does just get hit by the counter trap and just die in a hole, you know. I don't have high expectations for how this goes for me. Right, we close. In theory to dinner, so I do have to, yeah. Well, there's one of them. There is a second one somewhere, presumably. I would not be surprised. Right. I wish to search for a forbidden chalice. It goes through. That was all the searching I was going to be doing anyway. That hasn't actually stopped anything, so good on you, but well, happy for you, but like, I could do 9 lives, but 9 lives would just get counted. I feel like it's worth it. Oh, they're not stopping it. Oh wait, no, that's all part of the thing, right? Cool, bye. Yep. Do it. Alright, so we've got a counter trap to fight through next turn, and I'm pretty sure they can just OTK, it's like no one's business. We've got locked her into Valor into a Banish, or we've got Chalice, and I don't think we realistically have either of those anyway. At least that's the call buy. know, small mercies. This is 3,300. It's not a light or dark, so hey, small wins. Use it for Holixies for Galaxy Eyes full. Neat. We're gonna try this. It's kind of everything we have left, but hello, Mr. M Gaming. You come in at a very slow point, and also a very short point. We don't have the longest amount of time before I do have to close this stream for dinner. I don't know if I'll be back again like late tonight because it's the final day of Feb climbing, and we're in Diamond 2, or not Diamond, Platinum 2. I just need like 5 wins, 6 wins, and I can reach Diamond. I was within 4 wins earlier this stream, and I straight up lost 5 games in a row, instantly demoted. But again, our opponents are having apparently more internet problems than we are, so we will take those. Okay, we're back. I will make time later, even if it's like an hour between like 11 and midnight. I will make the time to actually do this. We are 4 wins from Diamond. We need to get into Diamond, we need to get 1 win. The poll is so very close to being relevant, and we are so very close to hitting the highest rank we've ever been. We also have not won a duel in Plat 1 yet, so it would be a benchmark for 2 reasons. I have been... If I sound a little frustrated, I have been a little frustrated this stream, you know, maybe I am a little angry. Place a monster from your deck in your spell trap as continuous spell, which is Gate Guardian support. That's about it. It's good for it, but like that's about it. And we need more Gate Guardians to make it even worth thinking about. This ain't bad if we can get multiples, but there's a little exclamation mark just there behind the card, which means we don't have multiples. Wild Hearts wouldn't be an episode, or wouldn't be a, you know, wouldn't be a day without E-Heroes support. DD recruits. Your opponent controls more monster, target DD, dark contracts, and... Okay. So those aren't particularly fantastic, but we do have 2 master packs. Oh, and if you're wondering what we got as a royal rare, by the way, we got our last pack today. We got a royal rare Valiant Shark Lancer, the water rank 5 from the Shark pack. This is a good card. That's not. This is okay. Yeah, it's fine. That's okay. It's a Yangzing. That's not particularly great. Right. Final pack for this part of today. Can we get anything monumental? We did get another generator name. We got Frody, which is not really what you want, but you can't complain too much. Oh, all duplicates except for, oh my god, the Kawaki Mirror Field spell. Look, we could probably play this by this point, but it's just not worth it. It's mildly funny that like the magical scientist and, by the looks of it, Kozaki are in joint cooperation working on Kawaki Mirror. So that's interesting lore. I don't know how that plays out. Is there anything else in particular? Right. Have we actually progressed the proficiency? Yes, by 1 count. It was at 13 before we started this stream. We'll get there one of these days. Oh, no, I need to be in that tab. I need to check the data for this stream. Which is 2106 duels played. So we have not been slow. We have dueled, what, 19? No, 21, right? Yeah, we've played 21 duels. And how many were... we won 9. It's not abysmal. We've won 11. Me and my bad math. That's for the start of session 132, which may or may not be later today. I mean, if there's going to be another session, it has to be today. Like, you know, it can't actually be a later stream. I mean, it could. Today is the 26th, but I'm not around on the 28th, and I think 27th, probably going to be spending much more time with family. So, it's possibly tonight or bust. Maybe tomorrow morning. We will see. I really want to get it. Like, really, really want to get it. I hope you've been well. I'm sorry this is, like, such an abrupt kind of, end to the stream. But, yeah, it's kind of about that time. I should, though. Let's see, so we can turn that one off. We can turn on the primary monitor. People who watch this, please go to this tab. Please go to my channel. Please go to my posts. Please vote on this thing. It's so nearly relevant, and no one has... It's been up for months at this point. I'm screaming to the void. I would like the void to answer back. Pretty please, I'm lonely. Anyway. Right. Madness aside. My name is Cat Monarch. I'm sorry you've joined me, like, right at the end of the stream. Thank you very much for sticking your head in, saying hello. But, it is time to call it a stream. Dinner is ready, like, imminently, so... For now, 'tis goodbye. Hopefully, back later, and we will actually make it to Diamond. Fingers crossed. Goodbye for now. Have a good one. Catch you next stream.